In the Ukraine-Russia conflict, male conscription resources are being depleted. However, the war saw an explosion in the number of Ukrainian female soldiers who bravely defied fate on the battlefield and became a force to be reckoned with. According to statistics, the number of Ukrainian female soldiers has exceeded 40,000. They performed tasks in different regions and even gave their blood and lives on the front line. The release of 110 female soldiers during a prisoner exchange last year revealed an alarming increase in the number of Ukrainian women in the military. In order to alleviate the shortage of soldiers, the Ukrainian army continues to encourage women to join the army. They demonstrated the brave spirit of females are as excellent as their male peers on the battlefield. Facing pressure from Russia, the Ukrainian government has raised the upper age limit for conscription to 65. This makes many elderly people have to endure the struggle of life and death. In Bakhmut and other places, the Russian army attacked 24 hours a day, which was unbearable even for young soldiers, let alone the elderly with declining physical fitness. Recently, a 16-year-old boy in the Kharkov region of Ukraine received a conscription notice from the Ukrainian army after his father's funeral. The pain was unbearable and he chose to commit suicide. This incident reflects the tremendous pressure and helplessness faced by the younger generation of Ukraine during the war. Ukraine has been at risk of falling victim to Russia's ongoing rivalry with NATO. However, Russia remains open to peace talks, which means there is not only one path for Ukraine. If the two sides can reach a consensus, this conflict may come to an end, freeing the citizens of Ukraine from the brink of life and death. The rise of Ukrainian female soldiers and the struggle of two generations on the verge of life and death undoubtedly added more tragic colors to this conflict. The figures of women in the Ukrainian army and the participation of the elderly have become a force that cannot be ignored in the war, reflecting the perseverance and tenacity of the Ukrainian people in severe situations. Although the rise of female soldiers in the war is lamentable, it is still necessary to reflect on the impact of war on people's lives. In Ukraine, families have been baptized by war, and many people have suffered heavy psychological and physical trauma. The government and relevant parties should pay attention to the impact of war on the people, and provide necessary assistance and support to war-affected families. For Ukraine, peace talks are the most reliable hope for ending the war. The possibility of a peaceful dialogue offers the peoples of Ukraine and Russia a hope of reconciliation and a joint response to the challenges posed by the war. At present, the two sides need to show sincerity and resolve differences through dialogue, so as to finally bring this tragedy to an end.